I've not done it live before, so bear with me. So if someone's watching, can you stick a thumbs up? Because I don't know even how you read the... Check if the messages are coming through, if any, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Hi Jack, you alright mate? Listen, I've not done a live before, ever, so bear with me. First time I'm using it on this tiny phone as well. I'll just wait for a couple more people, well, if a couple more people do come on. But basically I'm talking about what's going to be happening tomorrow. I've got to be quiet because my son's in bed next to me. Just bear with me. Basically we're climbing Mount Snowdon tomorrow to raise money for a disabled boy, and my son who's 10 is also disabled, so yeah, I'm good, thanks Jack. Like I say, first time I've done this, so don't know how it'll go. I won't be on for long. I just wanted to explain to people what's going to be happening tomorrow. We're in Wales in a hotel. We travelled down here today, and tomorrow morning we're going to be climbing. My 10-year-old son's going to be climbing Mount Snowdon, so like I say, it's for a charity. Well, it's to pay for a disabled lad's treatment that the NHS won't pay for, so, and with my son being disabled, it means a lot to both of us. But we're in Snowdon now, and we've been to one of the local hiking shops today to see if they can give us a better idea of what the weather's going to be like tomorrow on Snowdon. And she told us it was going to be 80 to 90 mile an hour winds at the summit, and a wind chill factor of -16. So basically I'm going to leave this video on just in the hope that some people might sponsor my son for even considering doing it. We weren't expecting this weather at all, obviously. I don't think I'd have brought him if we were, but we've taken money from donations from his school and through Facebook. So we can't let people down. We know we've raised about 150 quid on Facebook, and we don't know what the school have raised because they carry buckets around on the playground with the parents and picking up and dropping off kids, so it could be hundreds of pounds for all we know yet. But my son's asleep behind me now. I can't sleep thinking about it, if I'm honest with you. I climbed it before last July or something on a mountain bike, and it was easy. It was July, lovely day, and I did it in shorts and t-shirt, so tomorrow's a different kettle of fish. Even for me to get up tomorrow, if it does turn out to be 80 to 90 mile an hour winds and -16 wind chill, that's just horrendous. So yeah, that's really why I've come live, just to let people know what's good, because there will be a YouTube video after this. We've been filming today the journey down here, just so we've got a little adventure video for us. And we're going to be filming the entire thing tomorrow. Well, not the entire thing, because it's 7 hours, possibly round trip. But just letting people know how it goes along the way. And so there will be a video of it. So yeah, a couple more people have just appeared. I am in my pants, by the way. I'll just go through that again quickly because there's only one person on. Tomorrow, me and my son climb Mount Snowdon. We're in Wales now. My son's asleep behind me. we're raising, my son's disabled, he's 10 years old, and we're raising money for another lad who's disabled named Ben Badley, and he can't get treatment from the NHS. So the family have to fund it themselves. But as I've just explained, there's winds at the moment. We've been told by the local hiking shop that the winds are going to be 80 to 90 mile an hour at the summit, with a wind chill of -16. But we don't know how true that is. But their sign outside the hiking shop says we provide expert information about Mount Snowdon. So what we're doing this to raise money for this lad. Like I say, my son's disabled and got physiotherapy, and they're refusing this other guy physiotherapy. So I just thought I'd let people know before they see the video what the video is going to be all about, because we've done one today and about getting here on trains and what have you, and we'll be doing like a highlight of that, and we'll be doing a video about the actual climb. So stay tuned to find out if it does turn out to be 80 to 90 mile an hour winds. Obviously I'm not going to be pushing my son to get up there. If it's too dangerous, I'll carry him down myself. I'm not fussed. So I'll put a link, if I can, in the description to this live video of who we're doing it for, because it's www.gofundme.com/Ben Badley. But a bit worried because of that weather forecast, so it's blown my mind that 80 to 90 mile an hour winds and -16. So yeah, Joe's asleep. We've filled ourselves full of food. I'm just getting half an hour myself now to wind down and get some sleep too. Is there a way? I don't. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so bit of a nightmare scenario. We have got to go and set foot on Snowdon and make it as far as we possibly can before it gets too unsafe. We walked up today to the very base of summit, base of Snowdon. Our hotel's literally a 5-minute walk from the bottom, but we walked up to where Snowdon starts. There's a steep path that takes you up to the actual rocky part. Well, it's a road, takes you up to the rocky part, and it was blowing me sun backwards. It was blowing me almost off my feet. So there is the potential there for it to be so bad we can't get further than, I don't know, quarter of the way, let alone half the way. If it does turn out that it's not as bad as you say, because the Met Office have said it's going to be something like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds with a wind chill of -6. So we'll push to halfway, and anyway he thinks he can get past it, but I've got to remember he's got to get back down as well, and he is only 10 and he's got a physical disability. So I just think it's mad that he's considering doing it. Brilliant, he wants to do it. He's disappointed by the weather forecast because he knows that'll stop an adult dead in the tracks as well, and he is so determined to show he can get to the top. Doesn't like make a fuss or like any kind of fuss made about. He's had a lot of attention at school from his teachers, and they've announced it in the school and shown to all the kids pictures and history and stuff about Mount Snowdon. And it actually came home and said, because people keep asking him, I don't like being popular, Dad. What? There aren't many kids who'd say that, I don't think, these days. So yeah, that's all it was about. If anybody can sponsor, please do. It's www.gofundme.com/Ben Badley. Put a note on to say why you're sponsoring, if you've seen it from Phil or UK Venture Cycling on YouTube, so we can try and keep a track. It's motivation for Joe. It's been brilliant. The comments we've been getting on Facebook, and all the likes, the pictures we've been posting and stuff like that, it's really giving a boost. Today he did actually have a wobble. He's never been to Wales before, and when we were coming in, we caught a train to Bangor and then a bus from Bangor to here, and when you start getting close to Llanberis, you start seeing mountains, and then you can see Snowdon from quite a distance. And I saw him go quiet on the bus, and I was like, are you all right? And he really didn't expect these mountains in Snowdon to be as big as it is, and the clouds really low. Well, it was when we came in today, so you couldn't actually see the top of the mountain. To him, the mountains were that tall, they disappeared into the clouds, and he actually said, but aeroplanes fly above the clouds, so how are we gonna do this? Obviously, he's so tiny himself, and a tiny frame person, it overwhelmed him for a bit, but that's why I took him to the bottom, really, and showed him some videos of other people climbing in summer when it's crystal clear, and it perked him up a lot, so he's looking forward to it again. But I'll be going live possibly from Snowdon tomorrow in the 90 mile an hour winds in the early stages. If I stutter, by the way, I get stutter when I'm tired and I'm exhausted from getting here today. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and I'll go live so you can see exactly what the conditions are like. And if you've never watched one of my videos before, you'll be able to see me. So I appreciate such a big thing. Who's this? Yes, thank you, mate. No worries. It is a bit of a silly time of night to do this, I think. I don't know. I've never done one before, so. But yeah, keep an eye out tomorrow if you can, and I'll be going live again on here and on Facebook, just so you can see what the conditions are like. Don't know what else to say, really. I'm sitting here in my pants because this room is so hot. My son said I can't sleep in these beds, Dad. And I went and had a shower. I came back in 30 seconds later, grabbed my towel, and he'd gone. He'd just knocked him out, the heat has. But it's been a big day for him as well, travelling down here. Travelling is tiresome anyway, isn't it? So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like I say, I'll go live as much as I can from Mount Snowdon tomorrow until I run out of signal, basically, and I don't know where that'll be, or until we get blown off the mountain. I thought about tying myself to him because even the wind at the bottom today was blowing him backwards. But if you're on my Facebook, I put a video on not long ago, and he said, I want to take my coat off, feel the cold, and see what the wind's like, and it was blowing him backwards. So it's going to be mad. No matter what happens, it is going to be mad. So I'm going to leave it at that. I don't actually know how you end a live stream, if I'm honest. I've never done one. Like I say, thanks for watching. I'll put the description in. It's going to take me ages to work out, so I'll do this. I'll keep talking. I'll put the description in. Hang on. I'll put the description in. So if you do want to donate, you can. Like I say, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and you'll see exactly what's happening tomorrow. Yeah, I still have no clue how you do this. If someone knows how to do it, put a message up now, please. Because I'm doing it on an iPhone SE. It's tiny, and my white walls are covering up all the little icons. No, I have no clue. What's that do? No clue. I am such an amateur. What's that do again? There's only 4 buttons. What can you possibly do? Somebody's still watching. Probably sat at home now laughing at me trying to do this. Anyway, I'm getting pressed to X because that's probably gonna. But I don't want to lose this video. I won't leave it up. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow. I'll be putting stuff on Instagram, which is no bikie, no likey. Twitter, which is UK Adventure Cycling. My Facebook page, which is Phil James, and it's a picture of me wearing shades, and on this channel as well. So take care. Thanks for watching.